Okay. That was Broken Kneecaps by the exquisite and amazing and the most fantastic band you'll ever listen to. Don't you forget their name. Cosmic Kitten. Long Beach, California's finest. If you are not into Cosmic Kitten, you're into Nickelback. Oh, well, fuck. Ladies and gentlemen, we have with us wrestling royalty today. And I say royalty because only royalty wear gold. And this special guest is none other than the gold standard of X-Treme Wrestling Federation. She is none other than, ladies and gentlemen, I want you to give your biggest round of applause ever for the sensational Lexi Flexi Gold. Oh shit! I have to mute the. Gotta mute these jag-offs for how long? 3 hours? Do you think that'll do it? You think that'll do it? I think that'll do it. It's a secret. There's a secret, and maybe you'll catch on. Ha ha ha! Maybe you won't. Maybe you won't catch on. Cosmic Kitten and Lexi Gold. It's like peanut butter and bananas sandwich. You too good for a peanut butters and bananas sandwich? You don't like a peanut butter and banana sandwich? You don't like peanut butter and banana sandwich, but it is a very, I assure you, you never tried it then. Oh, you've never tried it, because if you did, you would never say you never liked peanut butters and bananas sandwich. Ladies and gentlemen, we got Level Up royalty here as well today. We have none other than Paul Freedom. Level Up Zone. The finest Level Up has to offer until the next person from Level Up Wrestling comes in, and then I have to change my tune. Hope everyone is well, and happy Easter indeed. Happy Easter. He is risen. He is once again back with us. Oh, let us pray for none other than Johnny Hitmaker, everyone. My God, what an amazing fellow he is. For God's sake, give it up for him. You can clap yourselves for that. I don't want to get deaf with all the deafening claps that are about to come. It's good with bacon. Oh, we have some UGWC royalty with us now today. Ladies and gentlemen, she is 1/3, or is that 12/84ths? Is that 333 1,296? No, it's 157th, 57th, 56th, 57th, 56th of one of the most dominating factions in all of sports entertainment, professional wrestling today. It is none other than the clown princess of crime herself, the gun-wielding it's just Jacqueline Pierrot, aka the Ragdoll. Hey, here's to you. Hey, what's this little thing over? Hey, what's this little guy over here? We're going to give this guy a little try for the first time. These are called what we call pre-festivities, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, but she is a villain, so we have to give her a negative round of applause. But she is still your. And I am hesitant to say your UGWC Cross Hemisphere Champion. You need to fix this? What's happened? It's good with bacon. What's good with bacon? What's good with bacon? What's good with bacon? I'm good, Lexi Gold. I missed that. Thank you very much. And how are you doing, Lexi Gold? When you come back, you can answer this question. I guess she won't see it, will she? I'll have to ask her again. It's good with bacon. I don't even know what you're talking about anymore. You took too long, and that peanut butter bacon banana, peanut butter bacon Peanut butter bacon banana. Hey, let's just not jump the gun and let's get to this bad boy. Prepare myself. Oh. Prepare myself, she says. Let's give it a little smell. It's very fruity, very exotic fruity, like a fruit that you've never quite smelled too many times in your life. It's very real, almost strawberry, hints of strawberry. I don't know. Let's just stop beating around the bush and let's get to this little bad boy. The sour is real. Oh, let's try. Let's stop fucking around now. That ain't half bad. That ain't half bad there. That's what we call a pretty decent little bevy, if you will. I'm quite impressed. Quite impressed. I would give this a high rating. Hello, this is the Report of the Week food review. It's running on empty, and I'm your host, Report of the Week. Here we have this fine energy drink from Red Bull. It's called the Green Edition, and as you can see, it has a very green motif to it. It's dragon fruit, and it is artificially flavored, but as you know, you're not drinking these to get healthy. You know, it does say vitalizes body and mind. Okay, that's enough. No, I think that's Red Bull's success story right there. Not a hint. Lexi Gold is back. Lexi Gold, how are you? You said how are me? I am good. I'm great. 30th, by the way, 30th anniversary special is today. And what a journey it has been, ladies and gentlemen. 30 episodes in. My fucking God. Who would have thought our little program that would reach 30 episodes? Not me. But I think we've hit our stride here. I think I'm gonna reward myself with another little sippy poo of this sensational beverage. You're an okay guy. You're an okay Joe. But we're gonna put you down now because it's gonna be high time. The sour is real. It's a good sour. You're right. She's right. Couldn't have said it better myself. It's got that tart. It's got like a tart. It's nice. It's a nice tartness. Thank you for the 30th anniversary. Congratulations. Doing this show for 30 years? No, 30 episodes. That's why it's the 30th anniversary, Mr. Freedom. I don't get why this has to be a whole thing. It's just 30th anniversary. That's what it's called. Sheesh. Some people, some parents' children. Am I right? Jackie and Lexi. Julexi. Lackey. No, that's not nice. Lackey's not a nice word. Let me put the mic right here. Let's turn it like that. Is that better? Good. That's great. You've been doing this for 30 years. Why do you say this same question twice? Oh, no, you didn't. It's made with real dragon. Fuck. There you go. You need 2 sips for real taste. Fuck yes. I didn't debate it. You didn't debate it. You didn't debate it. Let's do the card already. The Anna root for the word means year. Do you know what the word pedantic means? Do you know what the word pedantic means? Do you know what the word perspicacious means? Related to perspicacity? Do you know what... Okay, I don't know. Anna means I did this last year And I do it this year too. That's what it means. Anniversary. Okay. On the docket today, it might seem like a slim thing, folks. Oh shit! You know, if someone calls, is it going to be muted? No, I think it's going to be fine. I think we're going to be fine, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to be fine. Oh yeah, it'll make a sound if someone wants to call in. Listen, it's 3 different promotions we're doing. Okay, Cap. Cappity cap. 3, so for 1 for each of 10 episodes. Every 10, because we started out with UGWC, right? This could be cool as an annual thing. Hope a caller does call in. And keeps it to under 3 hours. Love having calls. Love not making people tear their hair out of their head. God's sake. Because it started out with UGWC, so that's the first. Okay, that's the first 10, and that's the first thing we're doing today, and it's the first things we ever did. It started it all. That's why it's called the official UGWC Johncast, episode 30. Danny Danger, that's me. I'm your host. You are in the danger zone. We're not going to get copyright stricken anymore. I've made a decision. We're going to see. We're going to see how long we can last. Second one is Level Up Wrestling. That was the very second one we did, but I you know what? I don't know. It was either Pro Wrestling Valor or it was Level Up Wrestling. I'm going to guess it was Level Up Wrestling. Okay. So that's the 20. Then if I called, I'd be giggling your ears off and your viewers. And we can't listen. Derailment. So anyway, the third one is, I don't actually think it's XWF. I think this is Pro Wrestling Valor, but we've already done the Pro Wrestling Valor predictions, and there's no new card because the show hasn't happened yet. So the next one was XWF. You see? Pro Wrestling Valor is right here. That's the 25, I guess, let's say. So the 30 is XWF. I don't actually know if that's chronologically correct, come to think of it anymore. It is. So that's why it's the 30th. That's why there's 3. Hope you don't get a cease and desist from Kenny Loggins, to be sure. Ha! I'm Kenny Oh, that's Kenny Rogers. Oh, Kenny Loggins, Danger Zone. Yes, that's right. Kenny Rogers. It's like, ha! I'm Kenny Rogers, and this is Jackass. And once you watched Mad TV, you don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. That was Will Sasso did a Kenny Rogers impression, which didn't sound like Kenny Rogers at all. Yeah, I think that was the main joke of it. No, Jackie, you can't. I won't allow it. I put my foot down. You stop it right now, or I'll tear your legs off. Vitalizes body and mind. Oh, I think I can feel psychic powers manifesting. Does anyone feel like tingly, like in their head? Or is that just me? So we have on the docket today the UGWC. Of course, coalition business first and foremost, ladies and gentlemen. You know it. You know it's the truth. We have 5 viewers. Hallelujah. That's the dragon in it. Next, we're going to have the HATERBOARD. This is episode 8 of the HATERBOARD. The HATERBOARD is in its 8th episode. Then we have Level Up Wrestling's episode. It's EXP 24 on the docket. What? There are new champions abound. When stories going, what are you expecting? What are you expecting, you fucking person? And then we have sponsors as per always. We have the sponsors segment of the program where we highlight the sponsors and the great things going on in professional wrestling today. If anyone wants to, at that time, you have some time to think about it. If anyone at that time wants to hawk any of their events or occasions, maybe even as something like, Grandma Gold, she's celebrating her 85th birthday today. She's 85 years young, ladies and gentlemen. Beatrice Gold. What the fuck did I call her before? Grandma Gold? All right, I said Grandma Gold. I didn't say give her first name. But it is, in fact, Beatrice Gold. Oh, dear. Did you know that she was an extra in the movie Turner and Hooch? Not the remake either, the original. Oh, yeah. She got to meet Tom Hanks. She got to meet the dog. She was actually a bit more impressed seeing the dog. Tom Hanks was like, "What am I, chopped liver?" They all had a big laugh. Let's stop fucking around, you assholes. What we're going to do is you're going to bear with me. I'm very smart. I'm a smart person. You know why? Because right now is UGWC action every Monday, except when there's a super card, a super show, super event, whatever you want to call it. It is. Are you saying that your grandma died? I'm going to put a knife into my head if you say it, and then it's going to go until my brain is revealed to all, one and all. But until such time as you make me more depressed than I've ever been in my entire life, it is the card for Synergy. It is Monday, April 18th. That is tomorrow, ladies and gentlemen, at the UGWC Arena, live in Chicago, Illinois. The 367th episode of Synergy. And of course, we start off with a championship match. It is a championship that is mandatory to be defended at all times, more or less. But it is the Conquest Championship, and it is your current Conquest champion, ladies and gentlemen. It is none other than the the professional Zane Scott, because he's such a professional. He never does anything wrong. He does everything right. He's the professional through and through, a concept professional. But nevertheless, he is still your UGWC Conquest champion. I knew you were going to Zane Scott exclamation mark me. I knew you were going to Zane Scott exclamation mark me. Mike Wazowski. Taking on the vile fucking Waffle Club. Waffle Club. Well, you're right. Zane Scott definitely is absolutely waffle. But speaking of awful, his opponent is one half of Piercing Empire, the more detested member by quite a long time, quite a length. It is Travis. Now, at this point, we can either twist his name and say Travis Piss. That's okay. But I think it's been a while that we had a really, really good Travis. Pierce. I really thought I cut my lip. He's a bum. But let's just go back for a second. Hold on a second. Zane Scott seems like a cool guy. Never met him before. Well, that's like saying Andy Dick seems like a cool guy. Never met him before. You don't have to have met Andy Dick. Here's a funny story, actually. When I was in Long Beach last month, mid-March, and we had met up with some other people. We're going to go for some karaoke. Downtown Los Angeles, whatever. And we depart from there. And the whole night is just ruined because we can't find the place that we went to go karaoke sing. wasn't doing karaoke that night, and then the other place that had the private booths was closing, and they kept giving us the runaround. Oh, we're gonna get you something. We're not gonna get you that. Well, anyway, the next day, I don't know if it was later on that night or if it was the next day. No, it was the next day. We I think I'm chronologically confused, but this is the fucking story, okay? Some people that we were hanging out with had continued to, no, that's right. Haha, no. It was we were at the Redwood Bar in Los Angeles, and some of the people that were there to see the band Cosmic Kitten had went off to do some more drinking, throughout the night. The night was merely young. That was the 17th of March, Thursday. And the next day, my friend gets a message from one of them saying that they went and stopped at some place. No, they didn't go drink some more. They went to Denny's because they wanted to get some food. And they Andy Dick was there, and apparently he just looked very sad, and they went to go ask him what's wrong, and he said that his boyfriend kicked him out and he had nowhere to stay. So I think they said they all got a hotel room, and they had him spend the night because I guess they were drunk anywhere they were. Then I think they said Andy Dick was also drunk or something like that, probably depression drinking. Well, that story took so long to tell, I don't even know why I even told it to begin with. Something to do with Andy Dick. Oh yeah, Andy Dick. You never want to meet him. Never met him before, but he doesn't seem like he seems like a kind of a detestable lout. Much like Zane Scott. I'm not saying Zane Scott and Andy Dick are alike in many ways, at least in one. Detestable louts. Gotta lubricate my throat. That was a mouthful. Well, okay, so hold on. We got someone that says long time caller. First time listener here. Wait a minute, didn't I say that last week? Yes, that's my line. Dylan George. Well, the pseudonym on here is Dylan George, but who are you for real? Long time. Hi, Dylan. Welcome. Hi, Lexi. How are you? Monkey. Covering eyes. Hey, I go to Long Beach all the time. Oh, word? That's where I was staying, I said. Remember? I said I was staying not too far from, if you know where the Pike Bar is. The Pike Bar, I think it's on 4th. You know where the Pike Bar is? You know where it's not too far on the opposite direction? There's the Rite Aid. I was staying somewhere near there. Ladies and gentlemen, we have another Extreme Wrestling Federation viewer. It is none other than Dolly. They might be choppy. They might be muddy. They might be filled with piranhas, but no matter how you dip your toe in it, it is still Waters. Round of applause for Dolly Waters right now. Right now. Right the fuck now. I double dare you to not do it. I find out you didn't do it, I'll fucking take a blowtorch to the palms of your hands. That's not an illegal threat because it is not a credible one. Swear I didn't steal it. On 4th. So you know where, okay, so Lexi Gold knows where the Pike Bar is. Yeah, I have footage on YouTube I took from there of Cosmic Kitten playing. You can check it out at your leisure if you so choose. But yes, we were there a couple times. When I was last night I was there. Well, last night I was in Long Beach. We popped by there. I was baked. I ordered some sort of one of my friends ordered a slice of cake, and I had ice cream cake, I think, and I had some. And then at some point, one of them handed me, I think it was like an old fashioned. I started drinking it, and I just fucking did like the fucking bone shudders. You know what the bone shudders are? Woo! What a time! What a time. And then the thank yous to Dolly Warders. Holy fuck. We were talking about UGWC. What the fuck? What's that? Oh my God. Okay. So everyone's going to be so mad at me. The referee for the Conquest Championship match is Brian Chartreuse. Let's go to the supercomputer with 20 Bronto bytes of technology. It is right here. You cannot see it. It is right beyond the view. I am pushing the buttons on the supercomputer as we speak. If you want to follow along, feel free to go to https www.wrestling.com/professional wrestling promotions /Western Hemisphere /North America /United States of America /Illinois /Chicago /UGWC /Synergy /367 /card discussion /card predictions. It's very simple. It just rolls off your tongue like a Spanish R. You couldn't even begin to know. I'm a little annoyed that no one's brought up the Tom Green show record in the background here. So I guess no, let me just get through this one match, please, before getting distracted. Okay, so the fans think that Zane Scott is going to retain. And the idea of Travis Pierce having any happiness in his life is so just vomit-inducing that even if all the fans voted to kill my dog, if I voted against Travis Pierce, I would simply have no alive dog anymore. It's such a terrible, cruel world we live in, isn't it? In the next match, it's a singles match. And guess what, ladies and gentlemen? Good news. You're in for a treat because it is a fellow member of Hitmaker Yamazaki Enterprises, HYE, under the Hitmaker Yamazaki Enterprises umbrella. It is none other than godly Ken Davison, and he is one half alongside Kyra Jawdropper Johnson. They are the Baltimore Elite. They are your UGWC Cooperative Champions, and don't you forget it. But today he's in singles action as he takes on the returning Mephisto Macabre of professional wrestling, the dapper doomsday denialist Nathaniel Dixon. Perhaps not an accurate description of him, but he is the dapper gent from the land of where people actually have, pretty regular teeth because, they have access to, proper dental care. If anything, any country should have been the stereotype for bad teeth, it would be the United States of America. No offense. It's true. But let's take a look at what the supercomputer site. Remember the rules, folks. Anyone in the system anyone in the comments want to say the rules when it comes to a member of Hitmaker Yamazaki Enterprises being in a match? Anyone at all? If you've been paying any sort of attention, and if you don't know, well, now you know. Well, actually, I guess you don't because no one said anything yet, but we'll give it a moment. Yes, it's got that un petit sec. It is a little bit thick. It means it's a little bit dry. It has a bit of a dryness to it. A dryness, a tartness, a sweetness, a sourness. It's just an interesting beverage. I give it a high rating. Oh, fuck. Well, just great. Here to derail us intentionally once more, we have some comments here. Next WF show, let's hang. Show. No one cares about Canadian comedy. Dudley Do Danger. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we got double bad news. Double get help. That's a horrible thing to wish on your dog. Well, I guess just I don't know, man. Maybe if you think it's so horrible, why don't you lie down and let Travis Pierce pin you? If you think it's so horrible and you want to see my dog live, because I'm not the one that's gonna. Do you think I want to see my dog dead? I do not. I don't own a dog, and this is okay. Ladies and gentlemen, bad news. Okay, first bad news number one: Matt the Raven Knox in the comments. And you know what? Hold on, I'm not going to do anything just yet. And then, you know what, Matt Knox? How about you go have another kid? Why don't you create an NWO of just you guys? And then it could be like, and then you can do something with the K in your last name so that it spells N-O-W. So K-N-O-W. And you can do something with the word no, like K-N-O-W, like no, like knowing, knowledge, whatever. You do something with that. I can't do all the work for you, asshole. And then bad news, the current Conquest champion in the chat as well, the aforementioned professional Zane Scott. And now a tandem. Negative applause for the both of them. So, and there's Zane Scott. He's greeting the ladies. Didn't say anything to Matt Knox. That's what he deserved. Waffle Club for life. Still don't know what you're going on about. Groucho. Zane Scott says Q. Great. That's a single letter of the alphabet. It has like damn you to hell. Zane Scott agrees that waffles are great. Oh, he finally greets another person. You shouldn't wish it real or imagined. You ever have okay? If you ever have a dream about killing a dog, I'm going to come at you fucking hard. You shouldn't have dreams about having a dog. You shouldn't happen to be looking in the direction of a dog getting kicked. You shouldn't watch the Littlest Hobo episode where he gets tackled by a Canadian football star. Oh, Littlest Hobo is a Canadian series from the 70s and 80s about a dog who goes on adventures. It's a live action show. One of the first times you ever see Mike Myers. It's like Mike Myers as a kid. So anyway, that dog is dead now. I'm sorry, Zane, but you know the dogs don't live very long. So he's dead. He's a dead dog. Okay, damn it. Why do we have to make this so blue? Six viewers, man. 6 viewers, man. My dogs. You're the aspiring dog killer. I'd never hurt dogs, and I would never hurt dogs either. But the people who would desperately want Travis Scott to win, they're the ones that want to kill dogs, Mr. Scott. You don't even understand. They're crazy people. Anyone who's a fan of Travis Pierce is just fucked in the head. They will do anything. Like, why don't you get this? Like, it's them. They're horrible. Okay. So anyway, there's no such thing as a star in Canadian football. Wow. What about Bobby O'Maple? You ever remember that guy? He was in the football. Don't cry, I'm going to beat Pierce. It'll be fine and your imaginary dog can live. Oh, that's good. I'm glad that he's going to that the imaginary dog who's not real and never has been real is doesn't exist will live. Thank you so much, Zane, the professional. Which do you prefer? The professional Zane Scott or Zane, the professional Scott? Or are you a little cheeky and you're called Zane Scott, the professional? What do you prefer? I think the professional Zane Scott is just the professional Zane Scott, because saying the professional like this is malarkey. Yep. So yeah, it's okay. So no one ever answers the damn question. When a member of Hitmaker, do you know it's 35 minutes in? Do you feel better now? Yeah, I'm pretty good. What about you? How's the great Zane Scott? Great Scott doing? Any thoughts? Any thoughts up in there? Hello, Mr. Scott. So anyway, what about the Zane professional Scott? Oh, you know what? What a fucking masterpiece that is. Anyway, the rules are that if a member of Hitmaker Yamazaki Enterprises happens to be in a match, how can we have how can we be sentient, sapient human beings with fully functioning brains and at least an average IQ and vote against a member and a champion the world over, ladies and gentlemen? A vote against Ken Davison is a vote for dog killing. So again, it's out of my hands and it's in the hands of other people. So I am blameless, Mr. Scott. I have to shut the fuck up about dog killing, but not for the reason you're thinking. Actually, I forgot about something. Fuck. Well, I feel bad. Okay, but anyway, Ken Davison nevertheless wins. And that's a fact. Now, nothing, listen, there's nothing against Mr. Nathaniel Dixon. Mr. Hitmaker and him got along just fine on social media. But let me tell you something. It's like if I tell you, I'll give you $1 million if you can flip heads 25 times in a row. Or I'll give you like $100,000 if you can flip 12 and a half times in a row heads. Which one would you pick? Johnny Hitmaker trained Masterpiece. Johnny Hitmaker trained Masterpiece. What? Hold on. Do you honestly care? Yes, Zane. I care. I'm a thinking, feeling, sentient, sapient human being with an at least average IQ, Mr. Scott. We have thoughts and feelings here in Canada. I know that you probably think we're just a bunch of flappy-headed flapjack flippers. Eh? Is that what you want to hear? You want to hear some Canadian stereotypes? Oh, gee whiz, dearie. I guess I can't go play hockey today because there's a polar bear on the rink. What else do we have here? We have, I liked all those names. If they move merchandise, I'm good with any of those iterations. Merchandise, eh? Sure. I'd buy. Zane the Scott Professional. Zane the Scott Professional. Boo-hoo-hoo. Boo-hoo-hoo. That's not technically wrong, Jacqueline. What do you fucking mean? Why are you imposing hate on me? Canada is a nice country. Oh, okay. Well, thank you very much. Thank you very much for once. If you lose the belt to Travis Pierce, you're out of the will. Finally, in the main event, we have the very classic team of, it is a cooperative match, and it is Donovan Hastings and Phrixus Deimos with Dave Rydell in their corner to take on the showman himself, Mr. Majestic. 1/3 of the Astro is that 8 27ths of the, no, it's, is it 42 233rds of the, or is it 156th of the Astro Creeps? None other. Asshole Creeps. Montague Cervantes and his partner in crime, this fucking lady over here, Jacqueline Pierrot, the ragdoll, and collectively they are known as Tragedia dell'arte, which means tortellini art. Every time I say that name, I'm gonna tell you a different translation. But you won't remember I even made this bit. I won't either. That's the main event, and the referee is Glenn Burke. The referee was Sam Green for the match before. Who cares? You don't give a fuck about the referees' personal lives. Remember, I used to talk about there was that love triangle between the two of the lady referees and one of the guy referees. Remember that? No, that was a whole drama thing for like so long. I don't even remember who the guy was. I think it was Sam Green. Who cares? Jacqueline Pierre, who's Will? You're out of the will. You are out of the will. Damn you. That's just like, is this really Angie Vaughn come to torment me? I'd rather not hear about wills right now. Thank you. Oh, you know what? Watch out for Donovan's super kick. Oh, isn't that the one where he just kicks you in the balls? If the concept of a masterpiece, if the noun itself, masterpiece, were theoretically a human named Masterpiece, then Johnny Hitmaker trained them. You, Lexi Gold, if there were a ranking above A++ in a class for truth telling, you would get an A+++ squared cubed to the power of 25. Oh, the screen went black. God. A missed super kick is an open runway for a right hand to the Never Never Land. Like punching someone so hard in the balls that they pass out. No, it's not. Do your homework. Donovan isn't the goofball he likes to sell himself as. I have been saying that for a very long time, Mr. Scott. Once again, everyone takes credit for. I mean, no, that was Mr. Hitmaker. Never mind. That was Mr. Hitmaker that said that. I'm just getting outraged on behalf of Mr. Hitmaker. But he, our glorious leader, your glorious leader, has been saying, yeah, watch out for Donovan. But he's just the same thing with anything. Watch out for the Astro Creeps. They're going to accumulate power. They're going to have a stranglehold in professional wrestling. Shut the fuck up. Stupid Johnny. And Johnny would be like, oh, well, okay. I guess we'll just see what happens. And, oh, look what happened. And then Donovan Hastings. Watch out for Donovan Hastings. If he accumulates power, it's going to be fucking bad. And what happens? Oh, well, he becomes the world champion. Do you hear yourself? Like, yeah. But here's the thing, and what you don't get or die. Oh, that's very nice. I'm not going to be in a match with him. I'm not going to die. Unless you just mean the proverbial die, the general die, then okay. I didn't know that Jacqueline Pierrot was a Donovan Hastings simp. Can you explain that? Otherwise, you would say his super kick is whack. Super kick is whack. But here's the thing. We have to go visit the dirt sheets. Bow, 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 bow. And that son of a bitch. Oh, that fucking son of a bitch. What was his name again? Nave Belzer is back again. And he has some inside scoop that the match is already predetermined. Oh, God. Oh, kayfabe. What Wherefore art thou, kayfabe? Oh, please, a penny for your thoughts. I shall give you back change. Dave Rydell will betray Donovan Hastings in this match simply because I've known Donovan Hastings for longer than everyone here. I know him better than all of you, especially as his former cooperative partner. Yeah, as the no nonsense dick neck tag team. I don't know. Probably the pain professionals or the lords of professionalism. That would be like having like a tag team of like two like 450-pound guys called the little guys. I'm pretty proud of that one. Sometimes we can give ourselves pats on the back. Sometimes it's okay to congratulate ourselves for a job well done. We don't do that too often on this workaday world of ours. Isn't that right, folks? I felt like that was a pretty good boy move, so I'm gonna just okay, man. All you people do is distract me. Where'd my phone go? It's over here. The level of prep you put into your work is stunning. Just say the ending is a tragedy. Willing Danny's existence is a tragedy, of course. Look who pays him. When was hey, pop quiz, Dick Lock? When was the last time you and Donovan Hastings were a full-time cooperative team? Why don't you tell me? You superb ass. These are dried mandarin orange slices. Have you ever had a dried mandarin orange slice? Have you ever thought about having a dried mandarin orange slice? Has there been any time in your life where a thought crossed your mind, even if but for a mote of a moment, about having a dried mandarin orange slice? Do you have negative thoughts and feelings and sentiments towards dried mandarin orange slices? I'm having a bag of Skittles. Do you spend all week thinking of that? What? About what? You gotta be quicker on the draw than that, buckaroo. Because Cowboy Jones don't shoot twice. They call me the man with only one bullet. I go and I only shoot once, and that's all I need. You, Scott, you're like a premature evacuation. You're a submachine gun, but you shoot everywhere but where you're supposed to. What an exquisite snack. And good for you. Well, probably not. It's got per 1/3 cup 9% of your daily value in carbohydrates, 4% of your daily value in fiber, 2% calcium, 2% iron, 25 grams of sugar, 110 calories. If you like oranges, but you don't like to peel them, even though mandarin oranges are the easiest fucking things to peel. Oh, no. You don't want to peel them. You're scared of the juice. You pierce the flesh as you're peeling it. All over my fingers, for God's sake, Muriel. And we're nowhere near a sink. Thanks a lot, Muriel. I thought this is going to be the best Christmas ever. I'm having difficulties here, folks. This program is now going to be 12 hours long. Until I can figure this out. Well, hey, I already said. Remember the dirt sheets called, and I think they're going to... They go lose. Oh, I gotta start talking. Listen. Unfortunately, Nave Belzer has got the dirt sheets and the informants and all those people, and they're usually right. So I think Dave Rydell is gonna finally exact his revenge on Donovan Hastings tonight. And unfortunately, Montague and Ragdoll will win. Boo. Well, here's the fucking problem. Who wants... I mean, you know, Phrixus is okay. Dave Rydell is like half okay. Donovan Hastings is not okay whatsoever. Neither are you two. Montague and Jack. So it's kind of like the other devil you also know. So what do we do? Well, like I said, the dirt sheets say the treachery is afoot, and the asshole creeps sees the day again, and it serves everyone in the UGWC right. Absolutely right. No writer can a thing be. I'm having a bag of Skittles. I keep every time I see that I have to read it out loud. Okay. No more fucking around, you jagoffs. Guess what? You got some bad news coming. Because it is now time for the hater board. Hatred. Hate. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the segment we've all been waiting for all week long. We've had such a shit fucking week, haven't we, ladies and gentlemen? Real shitty. And we hate it. And we've had to interact with people that we've hated. And you know, you got splashed by a puddle. Or you trying to run for a bus, or you got mugged for $5 but lost all your ID, which cost you a lot of more money than $5 worth. And just in general, just everyone's an asshole that you come across, and work is too hard, and everyone else is a lazy sack of shit, and all that. You feel the hate, and you can't lash out. You'll lose your job. You'll lose your friends. You'll lose your family. You'll lose your fucking life. But here, this is a safe space right here, right now for hatred to flow. You let it flow out of you, and I will be the martyr, and I will take it in, and I will be the hate battery for you people. Oh, look, oh my God, this, ladies and gentlemen, it's Jimmy the cat fucks. By God, as my witness, he is here. Say hello to the fans, Jimmy. Say hello to the fans. Oh, he gave a little nod. Didn't he give a little nod? Oh, you're such a charming gentleman. You're such a charming gentleman. What are we going to do about you? Oh. Well, where was I? The hater board, you fucking pieces of shit. Fuck you, fuck you, fuck you, fuck you, fuck you, fuck you. Thank you for watching. We are now going to be doing this sensational segment that everyone loves. It is the 8th installment of the hater board. I know he's just that little cutie woody pie. Acknowledge me so I can go to sleep. I acknowledge you, Jacqueline Pierrot. Oh, wait. I said, you bet we're the most dominating tag team around? Oh, yeah. Because after all, Tragedia dell'Arte is in fact the UGWC Cooperative Champions right now. Isn't that right? You are the current UGW Unified Global Wrestling Coalition Cooperative Champions, aren't you? You see, I was maybe I bonked my head, and it's actually several months later, or years, realistically speaking. And maybe, what is it? 2023 now? Did the darkest timeline of all time happen? And Tragedia dell'Arte is the current UGWC World Conquest Champions. Well, let's take a look at this. Let's take a look at. Oh, Sunday, April 17th. 2022. Well, I guess that's actually Baltimore Elite. Here's looking at you. Number 5. And have a good night. Have a good night. Go to sleep. Go to sleep. Will you? Shh. Shush, Jackie. Shh. You're the number 1 contenders. Oh, that's twice as good as being the champions. I forgot about that. That's why you guys are the best. Go to sleep. You're delirious. You're delirious. Go to sleep. Scat. Shoo. Vamos. See, you wouldn't want to be exit stage left. You're the man now, dog. Who let the dogs out? That's all I want to know. Ladies and gentlemen, Jacqueline, let's have a round of applause for Jacqueline Pierre. Oh, I tried, I just can't. Tag your goddamn board. Where? What? Where am I going? There's nothing on Twitter. My board? What board? Let me see. There's no messages. Why isn't there any messages? I don't know what's going on. What are you saying? You cannot... That... Oh, you're bored. Yes, number 5. The hater board. Number 5, we have the Bing Bong Twins. And I'm I left a note for myself here. I said I'm almost tempted to keep them at a perennial 5. Number 4 is new on the number 4 segment. I don't think they've ever been at a number 4 before. Is none other than Lauren Duke, aka Sahara, already down 3 spots, and now she's at number 4. The allure wore off. She was like, she didn't give me the reaction. Stop it, Jacqueline. Stop with the. She's doing the loading. What are these called? Like the loading gif. The loading gif. C'est une loading gif. C'est une loading gif. Je ne savais pas le pertinence de la loading gif. So Sahara, number 4. Fuck, man. Damn you all. Damn you. Number 3 is a newcomer to the show. And it is none other than a man known as, he is the self-proclaimed best friend of James Raven, the worst Raven of all. Even worse than Matt the Raven Ox, and that's a fact. I will not dispute it because it is a fact. You can't dispute a fact. That's like if I said this, if you ever look up at the sky was blue, and you said no, it's orange. I'm like, well, that's someone that would disagree with me. It is Tyler Cage. Tyler Cage. Oh, he was like, fucking dare you, bro. Fucking dare you. What are you gonna fucking do? What are you gonna fucking do? Where's your backup, bro? Where's your fucking backup, bro? What are you gonna fucking do? Come on, come at me, bro. Another one of can be orange though. Yep, it can be orange. I don't even know what the fuck you're saying. Anyway, it says here since he wanted to dare a man on the internet and he claims to be such a good friend of James Raven, we kicked James off the list entirely. That's right. James Raven is not on this list this week and added this jabroni's name here instead. So I hope that hurts all sorts of people's feelings. Number 2. Now, I think there needs to be some sort of a preface when coming into explaining why this is the number 2 spot this week. I've been looking at a lot of stuff that's been going on Twitter, and there's been a lot of redirection towards ires and negative feelings and resentments, and just considering the current climate of professional wrestling today, and considering some of the extreme ill feelings that people are displaying towards one another. It's pretty evident that the number 2 spot belongs solely. It can be nobody else, because number 1 is just the absolute shoe-in. Like they finally made it. Finally made it to number 1. That long last. I think they've never been at number 1 before. But with that being said, number 2 is also a cinch, and it is none other than, and I'm pretty sure you will all collectively agree, it is none other than Scary Larry Tactless for the Easter season. I'm finally putting them at number 1. Just kidding. Man, this guy can't catch a break. Man, I keep asking this, but I implore you people. Anyone, someone, give Mr. Scary Larry Tactless some advice. Maybe you might have some advice to give on Larry Tag getting to number 1. Getting to number 1. God, the voice of an angel. Well, that means number 1. Bet this will shock approximately 0 people, and it is none other than It's the ragdoll because she's still telling fibs online in regards to Outlast. Who was the last person you said? Tell everyone in the comments who was the last person. Just in case. No, hold on. Just in case, before you go to bed, if you're still here. No, Jack, I think she's gone. Jacqueline Pierrot's gone. So we'll go tell her why she is the number one spot. Telling fibs. What's an example of something that Jacqueline has? Let's go take a look. Let's see what the most recent one was. It was they're like saying, "Oh, who's this? Who can my partner be? Who my partner?" See, she has to choose four people, four partners for Outlast at the end of this month or whatever the fuck it is, right? Guess what the last one was? She says, "Oh, could it possibly be Skeletor from the 80s cartoon He-Man and the Masters of the Universe? Not an actual physical creature?" Oh, and the next one, same problem. Not He-Man, but a few years later, King of the Hill, it's Dale Gribble. Sha. And then fuck man, a cuttlefish. Not a drawing of a cuttlefish, just an actual cuttlefish. Is that going to be Jacqueline Pierrot's partner? I sure hope so, because that's a guaranteed loss for her. And then, in the next part, we have the mysterious, the 14th heel. There's the list of 13 heels. This is the 14th heel. But I was discussing with them. I said that I think that the Kurt Angle heel is a kind of a different type that wasn't really part of that list. We have, and how I describe the Kurt Angle heel is this sense of like wholesomeness, like kind of like a wholesomeness and almost a naivete, and like a conceitedness, like an arrogance of sorts, like a wholesome arrogance, and but effectively everything they say is virtually without any hyperbole to it, the truth. For example, he was Kurt Angle was the heel up when he was feuding with The Rock. He had a interview with Kevin Kelly, and he said, "Hey, Kevin Kelly, like, how did because you're talking all this good stuff about The Rock?" And he said, "Oh, you're defending The Rock, but he's the one, he called you a fucking like a transvestite or whatever." I mean, these are like not appropriate terms for the current climate. I'm just saying that's what he said. And it's like, or hermaphrodite. No, I'm sorry. Hermaphrodite. That's it. I said it wrong the whole time. It was hermaphrodite. And it's like, did that make you feel like a man? Did that make your wife think you were sexy or something like that? And it's like, yeah, it's true. It's like The Rock was like a fucking bully, and Kurt Angle, there's in many ways, Kurt Angle was like a face heel. That's why in the Raw Deal collectible card game, oh wow, a whole bunch of fucking comments just came at me. Jesus Louises. Oh, actually, you know what? Fuck, bad news, folks. Bad news. At approximately 9:51 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, which is approximately 5 minutes ago, we had the revolting he's very sad. He's probably very sad right now, but it's the tactilizing one himself, Scary Larry Tact. Let's give a round of negative applause for the man, the myth, the legend, the leader of the Game Changers and Level Up Wrestling. He says, and I quote, "Don't. Your Twitter name is thanks to me. A broken kneecap." I want to punch you in the face, but I would never dare actually do that, because then I would probably be killed. Ladies and gentlemen, these are fiery loaded nacho Pringles. They are a limited time offer from the good people at the Pringles Company. Let's try one on the air. First try. Let's give a little smell. Yep, it sure smells like a nacho jalapeno. Let's give it a taste. What the fuck? Oh. See, silly me. I thought when it said fiery loaded nachos that it would perhaps not be made of potato. It'd be made of corn at least. They had those in the 80s, I think. But never mind, it's potato. But you know what? You can taste the queso. You can taste the jalapeno. I'm going to say that that's not a bad chip at all. Itchy nose. Must be on camera. Oh, no, not Larry. Yeah. He's, and I mean, yeah, Larry's at number 2. Sorry. See the abuse I take? Oh, man. God. So many sleepless nights because he just can't, God darn damn it, escape that number 2 spot. Isn't that right? Live studio audience. Why don't you give a round of applause? No, actually don't. It's a little too late in the day. Just stay very quiet. Don't talk amongst yourselves. Don't get up. Don't make any movements whatsoever. Just stare attentively at me. You can nod. Yep, that's right. You can nod. No, that's a little too loud, though. Don't be too loud. Live studio audience. A capacity crowd here at La Casa del Danny. What are we doing? Lexi, how's it shaking? See the abuse I take? It's good. Just sitting outside watching this. How about you? Lowell, Jacqueline Piero says. Squirrel tactic. How do my zany antics equal hate? Ragdoll doesn't deserve this abuse for promoting. He squeezes at his mustache. She's got number 3 last week for this. Oh, man, fuck. You're absolutely right, Mr. Tact. You're absolutely right, Mr. Tact. I'm so sorry for what I've done to you all these years. All of these years. How do my zany antics equal hate? You are just out of control. That's the problem, Jaggy. Mick Jackie error. That's what you should do. That's it. That's your next potential partner. It's Mick Jagger, but like with your head on his body, and it says Mick Jagger Piero. That sounded a lot better in my head. Oh, did you see this this record over here? It's one of my great heroes. It is Canada's own Tom Green, the greatest Canadian comedian of all time. Oh, he's on par with Kids in the Hall. If you ever seen that competition show, it's like the Last Comic Standing or whatever. It's, they're in like a house, like in a room, and they're trying to make each other smirk or laugh or whatever. And if you lose points if you are found laughing or smirking or whatever. And if you get enough, you're just kind of out. Tom Green, my fucking God, you watched that show. That one season with them. It's Tom Green, Dave Foley. It's powerhouse. It's Canadian. It's the Canada version. By the way, they're all Canadian comedians, so it's a powerhouse of some of Canada's finest. But like Tom Green was a beast. You don't even get it. You have to watch it, my friends. Let's take a look at what the what's on here. Is it music? Well, it's man. There's the Tom Green Show theme song. There's an acoustic intro. There's like some segments, it looks like Philly stand-up EDM, Purple Whiskey Bag, of course, Live with Dignity, You Painted the Car. Oh, remember that one? Or None of Your Business. Oh, that was a tense one. Hip Hop Woman, Crack Baby, Don't Come Back. Daddy, would you like some sausage? Oh, we all know. If you know, you know. Far Too Young to Die, Hot Rhymes, Cell Phone Addict, Away We Go, and The Salmon Song. On side B. Yes, there's a side B. If there's a side A, surely there must be a side B. Park Bench Old Lady. I want to be friends with Drake. The Mustard Inspector. It takes balls to rule the world. Testicular cancer speech. Hey kids, feel your balls. Another lie. Plastic bag. I think that's from Clone High. And the Bum Bum song, bracket, Lonely Swedish. This is brought to you by Ship to Shore Phone Company Records. Purchased at Amoeba Records in Los Angeles, California on March fucking 20th. Just fucking put it back up here. That's all we gotta do. Hitmaker hate. That's all this list is. Well, you know what? It's all your fault, Jackie. Well, I mean, not yours, but all of yours, because I've given you ample opportunities. Hey, why don't you contribute to this list? Why don't you tell me who you want to see on this list? No one ever does. Number one hater, Danny Danger. No, nothing but love here. So, foiled you again. You're foiled. Foiled as always, Jaggy. Lexi, I'm doing well, aside from this injustice. If I'm on this hater board, then put me number one. Injustice. That's like saying this is an injustice is like calling a bald guy curly. True Ragdoll. Yikes. I see the good in you. You are a good soul. Lexi Gold smiles. Standing ovation. Be sure to tune in to see Larry Tack get beat up by an Amish guy on the next EXP. Oh yeah, that's right. Larry Tack is squaring. No, we're gonna get to that. Don't try to shuffle in on my territory, you fuck, Matt. Shat. Let's try to think of something. Let's try to think. Shat, bat, not Raven. How about bat, not Raven Knox? Because then it just confuses people. Well, what is he? He's a bat, not a raven. It's very straightforward. You show the can. Yeah, show the can. It's the Red Bull, the green edition, dragon fruit. Let's get the reflection. God, how do I stop this? How does lighting work? Alongside magnets. Everyone, look, it's Count Chocula's poser, Matt Knox. Count Chocula and Frankenberry's coming your way, so have a monster for breakfast today. Canada comedy is all white guys trying to do Cheech and Chong jokes. What the fuck are you even... What? That's not even a shit take, Mr. Knox. That's a diarrhea take. I'm gonna hire someone. You know what? I'm gonna hire someone to do something bad to you. Please don't use this against me in court. Don't. If you do, you're not a man. Larry Tack decided to retract a message like a terrorist. I don't lose to people who can't even grasp basic technology. Oh, why? Are you known for using technological devices in matches in order to win? Are you outing yourself as a cheater, Mr. Tack, that you use weapons during a match? Oh ho, Mr. Tack, I thought you were beneath that. You have been exposed on this night. Exposed. I'm just going to tell you, right? I don't lose. Shut up. Jack Michaels, part 3. God, please stop making angry, morose old guys with a thing for leading groups. What? I guess in a couple of years, that means you'll be Jack Michaels, part 4, the man who wouldn't listen and go away already. So like a real snoozer, eh? I'm going to scoop you up and slam you onto the flaming table. Nah, I think I'm in line to be part 7. We're just doing this for money now. Where's the new DeYoopers album coming out? What do you mean, DeYoopers? What are you saying? 310? What's DeYoopers? You're gonna give me a bad case of the crazies in a few seconds here. You must tell me what you're saying, what you mean, what you do, what you say, how you say it, when you say it, will you say it? Let's stop fucking around here, you goddamn sons of bitches. You people are crazy. I will never mind. I almost clicked the end stream button. That would have been disastrous. Let's do this. Do this. And in about, I don't know, 7 seconds, we're going to do a little something different here. Ladies and gentlemen, it is Level Up Wrestling, LUW action. And it is the 24th episode of EXP. It is EXP 24. If you have reached this point, you have gained 24 experience. I'm hoping that this level up system in this particular game uses much lower numbers. Otherwise, that's not a lot of experience at all. I think, though, you know, when this starts to get a bit warmer, and a bit less effervescent, it's not as good. It's still not bad. It just loses something. April 26th, in the year of our Lord, Johnny Hitmaker 2022, at the Greensboro Coliseum in Greensboro, North Carolina, streaming exclusively on Twitch, the 24th episode. It is EXP 24. And starting things off, we have a multiplayer match. It is that devastating, frightening group known only as the Waluigi World Order. The two members being well, I think it's Wank. It's Wank is the other one, but who's this? Is this oh God. You know what? Too many. No, don't worry. I've put the timestamps. I'm doing a little smarter this time. I actually I'm editing the description as I go with the timestamps. So the timestamps are there. It was at the 1 hour and 22 minute mark. Who's this other Waluigi? What is it? Because it is Robin Hood? Is it Robin Hood? Can someone give me an answer? Can you people give me an answer? Wallink? Yeah. What I said Wallink. Oh no, I said Wank, didn't I? Yeah, you're right. Wallink. Wallink has come to town. Come to save the Princess Zelda. And the other guy is who? God Jesus, can you just speed it up? Okay, you know what? They're taking on Eli Good and Brody Adams, who are the new multiplayer champions. That's not what the title's called. What's wrong with me? I think you're crazy. Want a second opinion? You're also lazy. Dr. Zayas, Dr. Zayas. Dr. Zayas, Dr. Zayas. Dr. Zayas, Dr. Zayas. Oh, Dr. Zayas. Dr. Zayas, Dr. Zayas. As Eli Good and Brody Adams, they are called the Fortunate Sons. And they are the current Wallink and... Oh, it is Wank. Oh, well, fuck, man. Fuck, man. Fuck, bro. What are you doing? This is what's going to happen in this match. First of all, like, they're just going to get, like, fucking their hair. The Waluigi's going to get their hair fucking pulled and their fucking mustaches yanked. And they're just going to get, like, fucking kicked in the nuts. Like, fucking dropped on their heads. Fucking kicked into the ribs. Thrown out of the ring. like the Berserker's finishing move. Just over and over again. They don't even need to even use their moveset. They're in fact like just using a completely different wrestler's moveset just for this match. And they're going to just fucking tear these dicks apart. The Waluigi World Order must be stopped no matter the cost. Wayward Sons are multiplayer champs until Game Changers take the gauntlets. Have you guys decided on which two of you is it going to be? And who's going to be left out and therefore not a champion? Have you figured that one out? Get back to me on that one. Let's take a look at the supercomputer. This seems to be a foregone conclusion. Foregone conclusion. But except for a couple troll answers here and there, it's a collective Fortunate Sons. Wayward Sons? Oh, yes, Wayward Sons. Is there a tag team called Fortunate Sons? If not, I'm copyrighting that. I can do that, I'm pretty sure. Listen, stop interrupting me, okay? The fans, so collectively they think, E. Adams is going to be... maybe Brodly? Elidi? We should give them a name like that. What are they called? What do they call them? When like a husband and wife. I'm not saying these are husband and wife. I'm just saying like Brangelina. Like what's that called? I know it's like a portmanteau, but I thought there was like a specific name for like proper noun names. EAB and I just beat them, dingus. What do you mean? What are you saying? You just beat Eli Good and Brody Adams? Broly. Kakaroto. Broly. It's called shipping. Yes, thank you. No, that's not the word. Okay, well, fine. We'll just say that. Broly. Listen. Here's the thing, and I don't want to hurt your feelings, Mr. Tact, if that is your real last name. I don't want to hurt your feelings, but I have to. And I think you'll appreciate me for being honest with you. They intentionally lost to make you guys feel good so that when they eventually effortlessly beat you when the titles are on the line, you won't feel too bad about your predicament. Sorry, I don't know why no one told you that before. But anyway, next we have... I'm not laughing at this match. I'm just laughing at just a whole lot of wacky behaviors going on tonight. Foolishness in the chat. We have the debuting Desmond Knight taking on the mysterious multi-person being known as Nocturne, which I earlier today discovered was is many people have wear that mantle. Okay, man. Pardon me. I'm so sorry. But I hate the sound of like smacking lips or like, moistening the tongue. Moistening the roof of your mouth sounds. It's just agony. Who will win? Oh, let's go to the supercomputer. I can do this with my eyes closed. If you want to follow along, go find the fucking link yourself. It's like kind of like almost a dead heat because they think that, you know, some of the people are of the train of thought, the way of thought, the way of thinking, the line of thought, whatever, that the debuter will win the debut match. That was not so the case for Ziggy Morgan. He lost his debut match to a sex robot named Android 69. I am losing my mind. And then everyone says that, other people say that Nocturne is gonna shock turn. Nocturne is gonna shock turn. Morty, who's gonna win this match, Morty? Who do the fans think they're gonna win this match, Morty? Oh, geez, Rick, I don't want to be on any more adventures with you. I can't handle it. Oh, wow. Just gets the impression degraded exponentially. I just want to go back to school. Rick. Oh, shut up, Morty. You don't know what you're talking about. These days of your lives will never be the same. What does that mean? Next we have a solo match. Standard rules applying. Hey, there's a left bracket here to the left of the word standard. There's a bracket. An errant bracket has been foundeth, and I shall judge it as it is in the eyes of God. An errant bracket indeed, and verily and forsooth. Next, we have Samantha Vox, a blue chipper, newcomer to professional wrestling. Samantha Vox, the fiery maned demoness. I don't fucking know if she's a demoness. Is that no, anyway, she's taking on another fucking member of the Waluigi Warlord, or the Wild Order. It is Dude Waluigi. Oh God, I love seeing this guy get the fuck beat out of him week in and week out. It just looks so fucking good. Like, if you ever just wanted to like pay to see someone get the shit kicked out of them, and you know that they were pretty much all right at the end, he's the best guy to fuck. He's the best guy to fucking see just get fucking, his head just gets rocked back, and like he just lands so awkwardly all the time. He willingly, forcibly tries to like fly out of the ring all the time. Oh God. This program is over. It's canceled for life. No more Johncast. It can't do it after this one. Ladies and gentlemen, who do you think is going to win this one? God. Oh, well, fuck. I mean, on one hand, Samantha Vox, is she an unknown variable? Is she a known unknown? You know what I mean? She's been wrestling for 7 months now, and her finishing move is the crossbody. We tell them stop giving people that finisher. It's just one of the worst, most played out. And they said, okay, well, we'll go with this for now, and then we will try it your way. And then sure enough, what happens? It doesn't go over. People are like, what the fuck? We see this all the time, the crossbody block. So then her new finisher was the fucking what was it? It was the inverted gut wrench power bomb. That's it. It's called the Vox and Roll. And dude, Waluigi knows he's a heftier guy, but so he really just wants to hurt himself very badly. So he helps her do it and almost breaks his rib cage. This is sensational food item you've never had, you never lived until you tried one of these. Just try one. Just go find one. Go buy one. Don't mind one. Well, cheer up, Sleepy Jean. Oh, what can it mean? Next, we have a solo match. Standard rules apply. We have the debuting. No, just kidding. I already know he's debuted. Jason Ryan taking on the most fearsome Rob of all. It is Lord Rob, the monster, the man, more man than myth, more myth than man. I mean, no, yeah, more myth than man. I'm going to take Matt Knox and Larry Tact and grab them by the head and just knock their heads together like I was Mo of the Three Stooges. Which one would those guys be, do you think? I would be Mo for sure, which means that let me think. I think Matt would have to be Curly because Larry, obviously going to be Larry. It's just a matter of fact. Well, it's like, how stupid would it be to be saying anything else? But you know what? Tell you what, Matt Knox, you can be Curly, you can be Shemp, you can be Curly Joe, you can be Joe. I think there was a Sam as well. No, Shemp was Sam. That's right. His real name was Sam. I thought you had truly lost it. Is this an actual question? Well, I fucking asked it, didn't I? But anyway, I already answered the question because, again, you took 57 years to answer. Okay, you know what? We're going to go to the fans in the comments. Who do you think is going to come out on top? Is it going to be Jason Ryan? Or is it going to be Lord Rob? Give your answers now. I'll play the Jeopardy theme, but to avoid copyright strike, I'm going to just hum it. Oh, I guess you need more time. Boom, boom. Oh, I guess you have to have even more time. Fuck off, Matt Knox. You're Curly Joe. You're Curly Joe. And you don't even get to choose now. You had an opportunity to not be flippant, to not be obtuse, to not be a fuck. And yet here you stand in all your fuckery. But that's okay. You're Curly Joe. Yeah, you lost your fucking choice. Sorry, I went quiet. I dozed off. Are we really that boring? I'm feeling insecure. What do you mean? Delicious treats from Thailand, indeed. Uh-oh, I left that can in the freezer. Let's not explode it. Honestly, Shemp isn't even a bad choice. Lexi, we have to find a feature event down the line to book our match. Oh, we sure do. You know of any? I'll keep an eye out, says Larry Tact. Shemp was totally... They were all pretty fine. This is a... No, it was the same amount of hair. It was just down. This is a Rockstar punched. Oh, no! Oh, no! I thought I got the strawberry. I got 3 of these things, Mom. I mean, 2 of them. Oh, no. I can't believe this. I was really looking forward to a Rockstar strawberry. Yeah, I got the fruit punch. It's Rockstar Punch, fruit punch. Is this going to be any good, you guys? Hey, guys, this is my new voice. Is this going to be any good? It's going by on you, guy. He's Rockstar punched. I hate myself for doing that voice. Oh. I'm just giving myself a fucking heart attack in a... I don't know how I feel about that. Maybe I must cleanse my palate. At least Curly Joe was a workhorse. At least Shemp had more hair than Larry. They're all put in the work. They all put in the goddamn work. He exclaims with much gusto. We're not done. I asked you jabronis a very simple question. I suppose I'll have to ask it again. And just enough with this Three Stooges nonsense. You better shut up, you knuckleheads. I'll slaughterize you. Who do the fans in attendance think is going to win against Jason Ryan and Lord Rob? I don't want to have to use psychological warfare, but I'm starting to think that I'm going to have to do some psychological warfare. So be it. I guess I have to be the bad guy all over again. Here we go, folks. We're going to get an answer out of you one way or the other. You're going to love this one. You're going to love this one.
Dude, you're gonna love this one. You're gonna love this one.
I'm sorry, Lexi. I'm sorry you had to experience that. It's everyone's fault. That's very cute, Mr. Tact. Answer. Remember when the Sauce Boss demolished Johnny Hitmaker? That was great. He had a weapon. Let me tell you something, Larry. If a 12-year-old ran up to you and cracked you in the head with a hockey stick, what would you do? You would be concussed. Don't even pretend that would not happen to you. So, with that being said, pretty easy, but you better watch it because maybe Mr. Hitmaker and Ziggy Morgan have an unholy alliance. And I'm not alluding to anything, but guess what? Your riches can only buy you stitches. 12 years may as well be 120 years because that's how much time I'm going to do in prison after I'm through with you in a violence way. Oh my God! Why the fuck? What's wrong with it? Why did they have? No one was thinking. Fuck. So anyway, I'm. So okay. So we're still okay. So who wins the goddamn Rob? Thank you. That's who wins. Prediction: Rob wins. Thank you. Now we can fucking move on. Oh my God! One vote Rob. 0 votes. 0. Sorry, Jason Ryan. No one gives a shit about you. I guess. Fuck you, Jason Ryan. Fuck you. That's straight from Matt Knox's mouth, by the way, not mine. In a multiplayer match, we have Amaya teaming up with the unlikely Buster Gloves. He is the Bull of the North, Buster Gloves. And tensions are flowing because at the Last of Us event, remember, he was put an unrelenting submission hold. Let's go, Danny. Let's go. Proud of yourself, bud? Real proud of that, huh? No, not really. Not really at all. Very, very unproud, actually. Hey, Knox, someone floated Amaya should join the Game Changers. Oh, yeah. I totally see that happening. In actuality, probably not. Have a weird feeling, but that's neither here nor there for this time thing, because not everything is about the goddamn Game Changers every single time, man. He would yell out, "Tristan, get your room!" What are you fucking saying? I don't even understand. Tristan, get your room! Oh, Tristan should go to his room. I knew someone named Tristan when I was in elementary school. Well, I knew his sister. His sister was in the same grade as me. She was, her name was Celine. And her brother was, I think, my brother's age, a couple of years younger, 2 years younger. And his name was Tristan. And then I was always confused about the names Tristan and Kristen. I can never remember which one was a guy name and a girl name. Just merely speaking in the ways of the time, as it were. Tristan is the Japanese English name for Honda in Yu-Gi-Oh! One of Yugi's good friends. So I don't know, tensions are flowing. Amaya is free to do as she pleases. Honestly, your sister is the one you'd have to deal with. Yeah. You would get fuck. You would get fuck. He would be called, well, go from being called Buster Gloves to Busted Face. What an amusement. What an utter and delightful amusement. Anyway, they're taking on the also unlikely team of Emily Sims and Chelsea Sky. Emily Sims, who is... Wait a minute. I got some information a little screwed up there and no one corrected me, but Amaya has no problem with Buster Gloves. It's Emily Sims has a problem with Buster Gloves. See, I corrected myself. Thanks, none of you. Lexi Gold excluded, and if Jacqueline was around her as well, because they're not in Level Up Wrestling, so they would not be privy. But you other two jabronis, you can suck the shit out of a dog's asshole. Don't actually do that, just in case. Just in case. Anyway, Emily Sims has the problem with them, you know good. Amaya is a member of Hitmaker Yamazaki Enterprises by proxy. Yes, that's very true. It's very true. It's very true. The unlikely team of Emily Sims wants to get her hands on. Emily Sims wants to get her hands on Buster Gloves for what he did. She's going to get her opportunity that night, the 26th, whatever I said. But I think this is... Oh, no, shit. Bad news, folks. We have an unfortunate announcement to make that the dirt sheets have called again. And Nave Belzer says this. He say, intensity of Buster make Amaya dismayed. Problem, but not say what. So either I would glean from this somehow that either she's going to just say, "Oh fuck this, I'm leaving," or they're going to get into it, and then one of them is going to get accidentally rolled up and take the pin, or he's going to, or it'll happen after the fact, and he's going to have used his anger ways to try to win, and she's like, "Oh dear, this is a little extreme," and then there's some animosity, and then Buster Gloves shoves Amaya in the way as Emily Sims comes looking, and Chelsea Sky's like, "Oh well, I mean, fuck me, I guess. I guess I have no importance." They're like, no, we're not meaning that. We just have some beef with each other. It's like, why do you even want beef? It's like, no, I just wanted to belong, but I guess I'm just a fucking outsider. It's like, no one's saying that. Chelsea, come on, man. Just be cool. Just like, you don't want any of this anyway. It's just gonna be so toxic for everyone involved. It's like, well, maybe I want to be toxic for once. Maybe I've done my life this whole time by the books, and I want to throw that book out the window and just go by my own rules. Didn't you ever think about that for 1 second, Emily Sims? A Chelsea Sky doesn't want to be in anyone's shadow anymore. Next is a solo standard rules match. The unfortunately current champion of the final boss champion of the Level Up Wrestling, Joey Crash, takes on the living escalator, Donnie Mason. He is a nightmare to behold. He has been forged onto Earth by eldritch forces, by Chthonian demons. God help us all if his identity is exposed. The land of man will be lost to time. Buster Gloves contracts mad cow disease. That's what I heard. So he's the bull of the north. Yeah. So let's see. Tell you guys what. Since it was such a successful voting system, before, who do you think is going to win between Joey Crash, Donnie Mason? Love to see them both lose. If they could like conk heads and get like 10 counted, that would be the ideal ending of that pre-main event, pre-main event, pre-main event. I mean, oh, whatever. I thought we were at the end already. I guess it's okay. It's no strawberry, though. Damn it. I need to learn to read. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Can you not answer a simple question? All right. Well, 50 years later, we get an answer. Once more, Matt the Raven Knox proves that he has half a brain. So I'm going to guess in about another 20 minutes, we'll get a response out of him. Meanwhile, Larry Tact, not as bright as he thinks, but at least brighter than Matt the Raven Knox, says Joey Crash will flash some brass, knock out a couple of Donnie's teeth. Are you sad that you can no longer mention Don named his son Donnie? Of course I can. Don named his son Donnie. It's a fact. It's like, what, he retired so I can't? Donnie wins. Fuck, man. You know what? You have officially, by your own folly, made this just too difficult. So we're going to go the diplomatic way here. As you can see, I'm going to flip a coin. The heads is heads, and the tails is tails. Got it? Let's try that again. Heads is Joey Crash, and tails is Donnie Mason. The fuck? All right. Well, I didn't actually do it. Here. Got to go there. Wow, that's suspenseful, isn't it? Okay, it's officially Donnie Mason. That sucks. Carrying on his daddy's legacy. Daddy Donnie. We give Donnie Don Tiri a salute. We're gonna say a salute in his native Finlandian. Finnish is the actual language. Okay. Siuna Natesil Natesil Yitalema Asi. Wow. How is that actually pronounced?
Siunaa neitsyt-lehmääsi. Siunaa neitsyt-lehmääsi.
Siuna Neitslitmasi.
Siunaa neitsyt-lehmääsi.
Siuna Neitslemasi. Okay, we're fucking done. Those of you who don't know, that means bless your virgin cow. Donnie for the win. What a dark day. All right. In a another solo match with standard rules applying. Standard rules are very standard, you see. They're the more common rules. The collar and elbow tie-up. The standing side headlock. The Irish whip. The clothesline. The elbow drop. The leg drop. The arm wringer. Spinning toe hold. The grapevine. Russian leg sweep. Drop toe hold. The drop kick. The front chancery. The bulldog. The face crusher. The DDT. The power bomb. The body slam. The power slam. The gorilla press. The splash, etc. We have Janitor Man himself, part of CCCP Enterprises. He is Janitor Man Peter Vaughn, and he is taking on that. I'm drooling with anger. Okay. It's Victoria Salinas. Oh, you're going to pay. You're going to pay for what you did, and you know exactly what it was. I don't know. I don't actually remember why I have a deep-seated hatred for Victoria Salinas. Maybe I don't. Oh, well, she is a game changer. Or is she? Why the fuck haven't I put Victoria Salinas on the hater board? Jeez Louise. Well, anyway. Oh, yeah, we gotta... Forgot to check the supercomputer. She hasn't been a game changer for a month. You haven't been a game changer for a year. That's actually technically true if you think about it. The fans think here's the thing. A lot of more the diehard Level Up Wrestling fans think that Victoria Salinas is going to win. And a lot of and then a lot of people outside the promote, who are fans that primarily outside, they're casual Level Up Wrestling fans, whatever. They think Peter Vaughn is going to win. But there's also another contingent of fans that think that Victoria Salinas is going to win because, I guess she hasn't been a game changer for a month, so never mind. So it's very interesting explanations there, and it does make total sense. We have an unfortunate situation for Paul Freedom because in this solo standard rules match, he will be taking on the Living Mountain, Drake Wilcox, one member of the Game Changers who's been there for a month and more. Drake Wilcox, formerly of the faction Traitor alongside Isaac. It's a fact. Here's the thing that you just don't quite get, and you should know better, Mr. Knox. Paul Freedom has done some almost unwittingly amazing things in his very short career. Things that you wouldn't have believed for a second someone such as himself would be able to do. What kind of a jagoff are you that you can't see that? That's nice. That's nice. But for example, did you see his display in The Last of Us? Feels like there's something stuck in this blanket. But I can't feel it going this way, but I can feel it going this way. I'm going to stop doing that because it looks like something else. Paul Freedom versus Dave Wilcox. You have hell I have before. You've broken Drake in half, Mr. Knox? I don't believe you. I simply don't believe you. Well, this is so delicious, actually. This is quite delicious. Wow. That's very nice. Not too bad consolation prize. Oh, no, there's a string. I daren't pull on it. You know what, Larry? Why do you keep redacting messages? You sons of bitches. Don't. Maybe Paul needs a beatdown from another beatdown from McBain. McBain is nothing more than another soon-to-be ex-champion, just like JC. It's a funny joke. It's high fiction. It is as likely to happen as the book Willow. As likely as it is that the kingdom of Humperdinck exists in reality, is a reality where Matt Knox walks away Pro Wrestling Valor World Heavyweight Champion at the next Pro Wrestling Valor show. How about that for that's a shoot, brother. Emergence, you're gonna emerge unvictorious. I'm taking a world title from HME and CCPE. Oh yeah. So HME. Oh, that is the correct initials. Hitmaker Yamazaki. Are you horse fucker? HYE. No, it's HYE. Hitmaker is one word. Do you see? Oh my god. Fucking Matt Knox. Fuck you. That's it. Paul Freedom. I vote Paul Freedom win. I override you because of your flippancy and your obtuseness and your dedication to raising my ire to unprecedented levels. Next, we have for a power title match. with Power Division rules. Why don't you tell us the rules of the Power Division? Champ Larry Tact, so-called. And whilst you're fumbling to understand your presence in this universe as the representative of power, I will tell the fans that his opponent this night is going to be the son of the Unabomber himself. That's right, the man who fears technology. It is El Puta Grande Ziggy. Don't call me Twiggy Morgan, who has a kindred spirit in Johnny Hitmaker because he will exact a revenge on a 12-year-old child. This child will become stark white, hair and all, for the rest of his days after the tremendous soul-crushing trauma he will experience with these, but not these, Johnny Hitmakers. Just pretend that this is Johnny Hitmaker's fist. His is just countless times bigger than this, though. Like 20 times bigger, easy. I hear a ringing in my ears. The hashtag tact wagon is coming for the PWV title soon. Shut the fuck up, Larry. Shut up. Anyway, hardcore rules. Get on with it. Power rules are what the developer chooses. I adapt and dominate, but generally it's anything goes. So it's cowards rules. Well, I don't know if this is going to favor Ziggy Morgan unless he finds if he's able to fashion like rabbit traps. You know, if the match going to be in the desert, he might have an advantage there. He could fashion a club out of a cacti. Perhaps he can sand some sand dune traps. Put some bunch of cacti in the dune, in the hole. And when Larry falls in, ouch, he's gonna hurt real fucking bad. Perhaps he can fashion a spear out of wood and a bow and arrow out of wood as well. Perhaps he can use the bones of some animal to forge an armor from them and make a protection for himself. Meanwhile, Larry Tact is just walking around with a 2x4 with a big metal thing on the end of it. And he's like, oh, we didn't do a scary Larry Tactless impression yet, did we, ladies and gentlemen? This is, hey, Larry Tact. Who do you think is gonna? Ladies and gentlemen, today we have with us the power champion, scary Larry Tactless. Larry, you are the power champion for a reason, but now your greatest challenge lies before you today, in the form of the anti-technology cowboy, El Chupavato, Ziggy Morgan. Ziggy Morgan has been a house of fire for quite some time now. What do you think his chances are against you, the still reigning, after all this time, power champion? Well, I'm glad you asked, because, I'm the power champion for a reason. And the reason is you're looking at the reason right here, Mr. Whatever your fucking name is. I can't even be bothered. Who are you again? I'm not even gonna look at you when I'm looking. I'm gonna have the mic, but you're over here, and I'm just looking at you here. That's how much respect I have for you. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Aren't you the guy who carried my bags in earlier this morning? Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. You look like someone's great granduncle that they hate. Game changers are the number one, the number one in the world today. We're the best, so I'm gonna win. Ziggy Morgan, who is he even an opponent? Is this a joke? I didn't even know he was a wrestler. Yeah, now I'm gonna make sure I can work with him. I'm just gonna shatter his spinal column with my weapon. And this is Ziggy Morgan. Well, there you have it. Oh, Heading to sleep now. Good night, Lexi Gold. Thank you for coming. Thank you for stopping. You survived 2 hours and 15 minutes. Congratulations. I'm not sure if that's a personal best, but congratulations nevertheless. Ziggy wins and crushes Larry's tacticals. Good night, Lexi Gold. I feel like I'm going to miss something if I sleep. Well, you're going to certainly miss talking about 1-2 matches more, and then the XWF, and then sponsors. No big deal, but we do, while we do only live once, it would be nice if we did spend some of that time, sleeping and that self-love and self-care, getting a good night's rest. But there's also something to be said about, having that feeling of FOMO. Feeling of missing out. I guess I didn't have to say feeling of multiple times. Anyway, we have with us today the challenger. It is Ziggy Morgan here. Ziggy, you heard the champ's words. What do you have to say in response to the power champion Larry Tankless? Well, you know something there, sir. I don't like the looks of him, but my boo, oh, howdy, that title sure looks good. It's a belt, it's a glove. It's a ring. I like that pretty ring. Looks like a pretty girl would wear a ring like that. I want to maybe take it and ask Deborah Joe to the concert, the Stevie Ray Vaughan concert, I guess. It's outside, so I can go. I'm afeard of the indoors. But I suppose that's neither here nor there, Mr. I guess you're trying to do an impression of Howard Cosell? That is correct. This is Howard Cosell. Now, Ziggy Morgan, could you please keep talking? Well, shucks, all right, heck. I think that I want to get that purdy ring, and so I can finally make an honest woman of Deborah Joe. I'm going to do my best, finest work there, Mr. Cosell. I'm going to take that guy, I'm going to wrap a lasso around his neck until the head turns purple and stomp his head into oblivion. Well, there you have it. Well, there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. You heard from the champ. You heard from the challenger. And now it is up to you to decide who will come out on top at EXP 24. And will it be a new power champion, or will it be a retaining champion? Only time will tell. And time is, in fact, running out. It is a mere 9 days away. But even more so than this, we have the main event, and it is for the Courage Championship. It is in a standard rules match. The current champion, as you well know, is EA Blizzard. It's in the game. Why am I doing that voice still? I don't have to do the Howard Cosell voice. But he has a tall order, proverbially, in the form of Cat Jones herself. Former Missouri State Wrestling alumni alongside Mr. Johnny Hitmaker, then known as Johnny Bonecrusher, as you all well know. So which asshole thinks that EA Blizzard is going to win, and what good honest person thinks that Cat Jones is going to win in the what's and new? Oh, Matt Knox thinks that Ziggy Morgan going to be and new. Well, we'll see. Maybe. I'm not calling in tonight. Because you are a coward. Mr. Blizzard will have a test, but is fully capable of dispatching Cat Jonesum. Well, Cat Jonesum is... Here's the thing. The dirt sheets have a very... Not a very reliable, like it's somewhat reliable source saying that one title will switch hands at EXP 24. Now, I don't know if this was like old information and like maybe they changed the plans. Maybe the story got out and then they changed plans at the last minute just to like keep them off on their toes or whatever. But i.e. him name is Nave Belzer. Him say one title change hand that night. What do you think about that? So, in light of this new knowledge, who do you think is going to win in the main event, Mr. Tact? Any particular thoughts? Do you see Isaac beat Centurion? Yeah, I was fucking shocked and disturbed. I couldn't believe it. Centurion is no slouch. He is a former UGWC World Heavyweight Champion. He has many times been a world champion the world over. He is a legend in this business. He is in an upper echelon. So somehow just succumbing to the sheer power of Isaac, it was just so shocking to see. But you know, it's not like Centurion got the fucking shit kicked out of him. It's not like it was just like some one-sided ass beating. Like Centurion fucking came to win, but like I was just like, fuck. Shit. Except that Isaac is not in this fucking match, so who gives a shit about any of that? Okay. Because Larry and the C-list bouncers will be close by. What kind of a dildo are you? Isaac is not on this god fucking damn card. Why you keep saying Isaac's name? Where is he on this card? Tell me. Tell me where. Tell me where. Where is he? What's the matter with you, Isaac? Let's pretend like let's be like let's discuss Ultimate Warrior and Hulk Hogan's match at WrestleMania 6. Yeah, it was for the World Heavyweight Championship, and it was a shock at the time to see Hulk Hogan lose to the babyface, to another babyface, no less. And it was very... and by the way, you know, Yokozuna was not there at all, but let's just talk about Yokozuna for a sec. What a dominant world champion he was. Never has there been such a colossal threat in professional wrestling. That has nothing to do with Ultimate Warrior versus Hulk Hogan, but according to Larry Tack, talking about Isaac for no fucking reason makes sense. So I guess so does talking about Yokozuna at WrestleMania 6 when it's Hulk Hogan versus Ultimate Warrior, and Yokozuna was not there yet for several years. Right, Larry? That's what I thought. Sit down. So let me get something straight here. If Nave Belzer is to be believed, Blame Knox, I was implying Isaac isn't C-list. Oh, because he beat... But he is C-list because he beat Centurion. That wasn't a knock on Centurion. That was a C joke. Keep it moving, chump. Yeah, Matt the Raven Knox, you heard him. Keep it moving, chump. Well, I guess we have to flip a coin again. It's only diplomatically Flair. Does everyone love chewing sounds as much as I don't? All right, folks. Heads is EA Blizzard, and tails is Cat Jones. Let me get that into focus. You can see it. Oh, no. EA Blizzard wins. But wait a minute. Hopefully I don't have seaweed in my teeth. But wait a minute. Remember what Nave Belzer said? If one person retains, the other person has to lose a belt. What the fuck? You know what we have to do? We have to do a tiebreaker. We're going to do a tiebreaker. We're going to do a tiebreaker, ladies and gentlemen. It is a tiebreaker to get this decided. We're going to do a process of elimination. So with the Nave Belzer dirt sheet information we have at our disposal, which states that only one of the two will walk out with their championship, I will assign Larry Tact as heads and EA Blizzard as tails. Now, whoever gets picked, you don't have seaweed in teeth, but some mess on. Oh, wait, that's just your face. My name's Larry Tact. I think I'm really slick. You want to hear a joke? Well, here's one. It's your life. So funny. Oh, my God. Okay, Larry Tact is heads. Larry Tact is heads. And EA Blizzard is tails. I think there was a glitch there. I think maybe I just need to refresh the page. Oh, it's flipping on its own. Heads again. I mean it's heads again? What? Tails. Oh shit. All right. Settle down, Larry. Don't get all hairy, Larry. You're already scary. Very scary. But thanks to your uninvolvement, I have to carry this conversation, that is. That's the end of the rhyming segment for the night. Okay, so I guess with that being said, technically that means Cat Jones is going to win. So the good guys come out on top anyway. I guess consolation prize, Larry. You know what? After eating seaweed and drinking that, it has like almost like a mushroomy taste. This whole narrative is a sham. Move on. You won. You get to retain your title, and you have the audacity to still be mad at me after this completely diplomatic thing? Fair and square? You're complaining about winning? Only Larry Tact would complain about winning. For God's sake, Larry. Learn what it is to be a good sport. Sore winner, I'm saying. Who's this? I'm not even going to say the name. So then I can go back and pretend that it said it all along. Said what you actually say the name is. Ladies and gentlemen, Emily Gabbard. Does the name Emily Gabbard strike a bell? Ring a bell? She is the young woman who, back in Carnage Wrestling, had offered $1 million to the person who would train her to get through 20 wrestling matches. And if she could win 20 wrestling matches, or was that just be in 20 wrestling matches? I think it was win, but it might have just been be. I don't know how cruel this person was. So she needed to be trained. Now, the money she was going to get from succeeding in this was going to far exceed. So $1 million was just a paltry sum to her. But Mr. Hitmaker volunteered, took up the mantle, because in many ways he was reminded of a little young lady known as Liz Smalls. It's true. He saw that sort of demeanor is perhaps the word I was looking for here. Oh wow! Oh no! Jimmy the cat fox is very hyperactive today. Stop sniffing up there all the time. It's literally just the top of the laptop, man. There's nothing down there either. Just say hello to the fans. Everyone, this is Jim. Everyone knows who this is. This is Jimmy the cat fox. Jimmy Crapbox. That's a real kind-hearted thing to say. Good old it's Larry Tact is equal parts Charlie Brown and Sal and Lucy. Funny how that works. All perpetually the victim and the perpetrator. That is Larry Tact's new gimmick. Victim/perpetrator Larry Tact. Emily Gabbard. Let's have a round of applause for Emily Gabbard. At a time when Hitmaker Yamazaki Enterprises was not quite a thing, she would have certainly been at the very least an unofficial, and at the very most an official member of Hitmaker Yamazaki Enterprises. We're not quite sure what happened to Ms. Gabbard after Carnage. She was in the UGWC for an extremely brief period. I believe that, I don't know if they just said, all right, we didn't think you were actually going to go through with it, and they gave her the money, but meanie butt Larry. I'm just getting warmed up. I'm Larry Tact. Oh, I'm Larry Tact. I'm just getting warmed up. See, you haven't seen nothing yet. Let me roll up my sleeves, huh? I got tricks for days. Shut your goddamn mouth forever and a day, you prick. So be sure to check out EXP 24. That is once again April 26, 2022 at the Greensboro Coliseum in Greensboro, North Carolina. Streaming exclusively on Twitch. If you're not on Twitch, you're a bitch. Well. give me a second to just do something super quick, if that's okay with everyone. How am I going to do this? Go here. What was that about North Carolina? I live in North Carolina. Well, the next Level Up Wrestling show, which is EXP 24, the 24th installment of Level Up Wrestling's bi-weekly program. It is EXP 22. The aforementioned EXP 22. I'm an itchy boy. EXP 24 on April 26th, 2022. Be sure to head down to the Greensboro Coliseum. Their tickets are still available, but they are running out. There are actually still some front seats available, but they are running out muy quicko. Plenty of general admission seats, nosebleeds, but you want to taste the sweat flying off them wrestlers. That's how close you are to the action. So be sure to be in Greensboro, North Carolina. This is me, Greensboro Gary. This is how all people from Greensboro talk. I know that is not true. So be sure, if you are in the area, go check them out. Level Up Wrestling, brought to you by Mountain Dew and Doritos. Probably not. I don't think I can legally even say that. I apologize. I apologize, guys. I'm a liar on the internet. That's first time for everything, I suppose. Oh no, that's right. Okay, I see. Well, it's at this point in the program where we give a 15-second salute to Johnny Hitmaker. No noise now. Well, golly gee, no one made a sound. I guess everyone has such great, tremendous respect for Johnny Hitmaker. And we thank you on this day of our Lord, Johnny Hitmaker, this Easter Sunday. We thank you for doing the salute. I have little recourse with the check again. Make sure that you all did the salute with your eyes closed for the 15 seconds. No smirking, no smiling. All right. It's weird that no one tried to make a sound in the Discord to interrupt me, though. That was weird. Here's Johnny. Exactly, Larry. I don't know. That didn't work out the way you thought it was gonna. You're always getting fooled by a mere mortal such as myself, me in the flesh, Danny Danger. What does that make of thee? How big is North Carolina? It's like this big on a map. No, that's North Dakota. Check it. And of course, we have yet another colored Cosmic Kitten t-shirt hung here to show this official, authentic design. This, what I'm wearing right now, is a bootleg design, as it were. This is a design I did myself. And if you don't believe me, you fucking... Why anyone would lie about... why anyone would lie about that is beyond me. Oh, my weary bones. I have the original right here. Oh, I guess you owe me an apology. Oh, fuck, bro. Are you kidding me, man? All right. See? I fill you with many surprises on this fine day. What was I doing? Oh, yeah, we did it. We did the 10-second salute, and everyone had a great respect for Johnny Hitmaker. That's why they were all silent throughout the whole thing. I was certain that someone would try to go into the Discord to leave a message, but which would subsequently make a sound, but didn't happen. Isn't that bizarre? Isn't that bizarre? Isn't that, let me think about it some, perhaps a little something I like to call, bizarre. Yeah, that's the word I'm thinking. Thinking about a word between 1 and 10, and the word is bizarre. Fucking, this is just too stupid. Can we be finished? We're just done. Let's go. Get out of my stream forever. Don't ever come back. Don't show your face here again. Well, anyway, 10 seconds lose, 15-second salute, I said. Asshole, I said 15 seconds, and I counted 15 seconds. Why don't you rewind it and count how many seconds went by? Because I know how to count. You know, just because you are a mutant and have 15 toes to count with. You jag off. Stop trying to ruin everything, Charlie Brown. Oh, this is challenging. Dang it. Oh, we did it. My God. It is XWF action time. It is Thursday Night Anarchy. The fuck is wrong with the XWF website? Why does it look like this? Can someone explain this to me? Why does it look like this? What is wrong with your goddamn website? On April 21st, so i.e. this Thursday, it is Thursday Night Anarchy. It is the local talent battle royale. Late evening into next morning. I don't believe that. You have a wrestling show that goes past midnight on a Thursday? No, you don't, actually. I don't believe you. I think you just got lazy. It was for something else. Into next morning. You go into the next morning in another dimension. I don't know what the fuck this is about. But so you're going to have to just bear with me because I'm going to be reading. Oh, did it oh, good night, Mr. Tact. Sleep tight. Don't let the game changers bite. The other game changers, that is. All right, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, this is what it says. Is Anarchy presents in association with... Not going to lie, it's real tough to actually type this out. The Generic School of Wrestling. The Boss Needs a Day Off Local Talent Battle Royale. That's right, baby birds. Next Thursday, coming from right here in the mysterious, probably fictional halls of the floating continent that is the XWF headquarters. The intellectually numbing, yawn-inducing, indifference-inducing battle of meh. That was supposed to be... Are you fucking serious, Sarah? Oh, God. That was supposed to take place in the pre-show of March Madness, which didn't because old Generic heel couldn't afford the travel expenses. LOL. Oh, sorry, Sarah. We're all not affluent like you, for affluent folk. I don't give a fuck about generic heel, actually. Fuck that bitch. She's broke. Couldn't afford to travel. Well, now instead he be held on the next Anarchy. Why, you ask? Because, as the name of the event should tell you, this mama pigeon is pooped. I have spent so much time working on the best tournament in the history of tournaments. The One Pigeon Tournament. Hashtag SAR1 Climaxly. It's 11:34 on Sunday night Pacific Standard Time. I'll have to come back to that. You highlights the words "world's greatest coach." Okay, that the Red Fighter's energy is low and needs food. Like, oh, Red Fighter's energy is low and needs food badly. Red Fighter is about to die. It's Warrior. It's Red Warrior. Show me a video where it in Gauntlet it says Red Fighter. You're a nerd. You're a nerd. You're a nerd's nerd. I don't know. Maybe she was trying to escape copyright things. Energy is low and needs food. Like, Sir's legit. I've been so busy organizing the event, contacting and or reaching out to the competitors, setting up the matches, giving massive feeds to peeps who deserve it, being the driving force behind Vampatine's career high run, being there to make sure Ruby got a sterilizing bath after her grossest flame fight last week, making fun of our foul-mouthed janitor and taking my ward by mini-me, my bestie little baby bird in the world, Dolly, out for ice cream. Then I need a break. Dolly Waters? Dolly Waters? Is that the Dolly? I don't think she's going to appreciate what you're saying here, Ms. Lachlan. I need some time and some of that one-on-one GL Gray Lachlan. That's what it stands for. Magical loving time with my mate. You should see the way Kenzie cringes when I call her that. Yeah, mate. Yeah, because this is the 21st century and people don't talk that way. Well, no, normally, I guess, if you're going for your continued insistence that you were not hatched, you would probably not say the word mate, but still convinced that Jean-Paul Lachlan laid an egg and you hatched out of it. Actually. And that's not even factoring in all the hours I've been putting into being the world's greatest life coach, which isn't highlighted, to troll and antagonize Mr. Hitmaker very obviously. So before the next set of matches in the tournament and whatever nonsense Vinny has planned for our favorite curtain-jerking Satanist, because LOL, we get this instead. So what are the rules and our criteria? Simple. Only local talent, jobbers, students, weekend warriors, Brendaverse aliens, or the legit entire Rob family and Loud. That's a very nice thing to say. I hope you slept very well at night when you wrote that. Don't you forget, Conrad Robb is a member of the Hitmaker Yamazaki Enterprises, and betting against him is like is like taking Fabergé eggs and just smashing them against your Ming vases. Fool. Brendaverse. No one knows that reference, Sarah. Ever. No one. Maybe go ask Angie. Go ask Angie what that means. Go ahead. Do you have what it takes to be the best local talent in all of the XWF? Would you even want that distinction? Then cut that promo, man. This battle royal is open to all. No signups, no verbal agreements, no nothing. Just cut that promo in the appropriate area. The #1 XWF brand of professional wrestling, Thursday Night Anarchy, and even in this terrible, god-awful, totes forgettable scenario of a useless battle royale being organized and run by the XWF's gelatinous cube. Hashtag please don't sue me, Wizards of the Coast. Keep your eyes on Anarchy. Come on. Come on, Sarah. Plump Pigeon Tournament. So the winner of this battle royale goes on to the further on to the Plump Pigeon Tournament? Or are you just talking a bunch of shit? Well, this is very simple to talk about, thankfully. Good way to wind down the night, because I just want to recline. That couch over there looks so, boy, you never seen a more comfy looking. Like, that is a desirous position to be in, if you ask me. And also, who the fuck's still in the chat? I'm gonna guess it's Shat Cox and Lexi Gold, but who's the third person? Or is it still Emily Gabbard? I'm pretty sure it's Gabbard, right? It's not Gabbard. I think I said, is it Gabbard? And you said, no, it's Gabbard. And I said, I should have known. So, great story, folks. Well, you know what? Let's go into the comments. Let's all go to the comments right now. Let's all go to the comments. The comments are where again? Whatever. I don't fucking care. I don't give a shit. Who fucking gives a fuck? I think most people here want to go to fucking bed. But guess what? See, I don't know. What were we supposed to fucking talk about? Just tell me. You know what? I'm going to leave you guys up to you. You can say, who do you think is going to be in the match? Who you think is going to win this battle royal? The sky's the limit here on Thursday Night Anarchy, which is rich. Like, isn't Sarah Lachlan part of a monarchy? So then how can she be part of a show, running a show called Anarchy? Does that make any sense to anyone? That's like a baseball player that hates Big League Chew. Yep. This program is going to be converting into Family Guy with just stupid references to the far past. Hey, Lois, remember when He-Man had the battle armor? Oh, Peter, of course. I had the Skeletors. Same thing. Oh, yeah. I guess here's a flashback of us as kids. Meh. Oh, I'm going to punch you in the chest, Skeletor. Oh, you better not, He-Man. Fucking Family Guy sucks. Well, yeah, you can tell me in the comments right now. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to go and we're going to start doing something else for a sec. If any of yous want to give your predictions, who you think is going to be in the match, who you think is going to not be in the match, who you think is going to etc. But in the meantime, yeah. So who do you think is going to win? Who do you think is going to be in it? Who do you think is going to win? All sorts of things. We lost a viewer. Fuck. But guess what? It is now time to wrap up things with sponsors. We have sponsors. First of all, we have, of course, the original, the OG sponsor. It is none other than that collectible card game that you better own, because I've made enough threats. And they were empty before, but now they are going to be unemptied. because this is awesome, a simple dice rolling wrestling game for casual and hardcore fans. Why buy this? Because you want to be an asshole and you want to support small businesses. Or you can just fuck off. Random work and shoot events, entertaining characters, because many of the characters you will find are or were members of Level Up Wrestling itself. This was developed within the This Is Awesome promotions, which has a deal with Level Up Wrestling, and that's why this card game has their likenesses. It's a start. Sky's the limit. This Is Awesome as a dice rolling card playing wrestling game. You play wrestler on the way up the rankings of a wrestling federation. Take turn rolling matches against a number of original and entertaining wrestlers. Your victories earn you fame in the form of push points. Work the crowd. Avoid the shoots. Your victories push you closer to the World Championship. Can you be the first to win the belt? Roll some dice. Play some cards. Fight forever. Because this is awesome. And there's expansions, and there's custom dice, and there's everything you need. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. Don't fuck around. All right. You got 30 to 60 minutes to kill at least once a week. You got 1 to 3 other friends. At least you have at least 1 to 3 friends. So long as you have one, you're ready to go. And there's no such child as a 12 or less than 12, especially not one watching this program, I don't think. Or maybe, I don't know. I doubt it. Maybe one of you has a child and you're like, hey, check out this idiot. And then you're going to get upset at me because your child's going to be like, what the fucking fuck. Fuck you, Larry Tact. And then you have to explain the principle. Oh, it's just a long story. I'll just deal with it. Buy the game, or I'm going to make a less idle threat next time. Got it? Okay. And also, we have our other sponsors. It is. Oh, by the way, if you have anything to shill, remember what I said earlier on in the program, the beginning of the program. If you have anything to shill, anything you want me to advertise, anything you want me to say on the air of pertinence, why don't you tell me? But until such time, we are also brought to you by Kayfabe Airlines and interdimensional travel. Let's take you back to a simpler time where travel was just point A to point B. No frills, no fuss, no muss. Yes, Kayfabe Airlines. When you want to drink a glass of scotch and smoke a cigar and pet your dog and not have to wear a seatbelt at any time, you come to Kayfabe Airlines. Yes, Kayfabe Airlines, the premier airline, the preferred and premier airline, the preferred airline of professional wrestlers the world over. From point A to point Z. Am I right, folks? That's Kayfabe Airlines for you. They don't skimp. They don't just give you a couple letters of the alphabet. They give you the whole alphabet. And for a price that can't be beat. Go and check out the other guys. Those other guys. Go check out those other guys. Those other guys? Just go check them out right now. They're the competition. They're PU. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you just have to go with you've seen the rest. Now it's time to go with the best. Kayfabe Airlines. My pets are my children. No child here. So your dog will be like, one day just look at you, you'll give him a treat. Him or her. Him a treat. And he's going to look up at you and go, "Oh my fucking God, God damn you, Larry Tact." And then what would you do? How would you explain that to the other dogs at the dog park? You couldn't. Here's some tweets. Wonder what, when, and where will be This Is Awesome Promotions' next social function? That's a very good question, Kayfabe Airlines. And that's exactly the same thing that This Is Awesome Promotion said. We hear Las Vegas is beautiful this time of year. Safe bet is the same night as someone else's big match. That's why they're Kayfabe Airlines. What? The High King Effie has said this. That's not very nice. Or maybe it is. Lots of flights to Seattle for AW Wrestling here. Havoc today. That was a day ago, so it wasn't today at all. Well, you don't know what you would do if your dog said fucking fuck, God damn you, Larry Tact? And then you had the judging eyes of all those people at the dog park. Some go west of London, England. Others travel east to the Pacific Ocean. All prefer being south of Mars this time of year. Few more to a lower latitude than north of hell. Regardless of which cardinal direction you face inside the danger zone, make sure you fly Kayfabe Airlines. They said the danger zone. That's my thing. Is this a wink or a nod? It's a wink and a nod, right? We're appreciative you'll be flying with us again, Senior Loco. Please make sure to use special code phrase business deduction when booking flights for April 15th, only on account of it being National Tax Day. Oh, okay. We can all use that code too because they can't program it for just one person. So get that code used. Don't do that. Don't bankrupt them. Anyway, if you want to travel with all your hardcore coupon, that's how Larry Tact flies, because he always has that big piece of wood with the big metal block on the end of it. And when he goes through, Larry can tell you himself, he can't, he's gone, but I will tell you for him. He's very sensitive about it, but he used to waste so much money on those other guys. Am I right? Those other, the competition of the enemy. Wasted so much money. Lost bags, lost a passport, and they did nothing about it. They laughed in his face. They laughed and spit in his face. He said, I wish there was an airline for us little guys. And then Kayfabe Airlines came his way. And he's now a crazy stalker of theirs. He can't go to the head office. He can fly with them, but he can't go to the head office, okay? Let me tell you something. Don't fuck around and just get your tickets today. Even if you're not going to fly anywhere, just buy them, okay? Maybe you will need them one day. Who knows? You don't know. Anyway. We're also brought to you by Cosmic Kitten, the finest band in all the land. You can go to cosmickittenband.com and find all the links, all the stories, all the tales, all the videos, all the everything you need. You want t-shirts, they got t-shirts. You want posters, they got posters. You want pins, they got pins. You want patches, they got patches. You want CDs, they got CDs. You want vinyl, they've got vinyl. By God. You want stickers? I said stickers? All right. Well, they have more stickers and more pins. Ladies and gentlemen, if you have not had the privilege of hearing Cosmic Kitten perform, whether in a music video, on an MP3, live in a video, or live in person, you will never be disappointed, for their musical talent exceeds that of mere mortal men. and women and all of God's creatures. They are a force so powerful that they must contain themselves of their own accord, lest the sheer insurmountable forces they exude cause a catastrophe, a cataclysm that would shift the continents and rupture the mountains and dissipate the clouds and boil the oceans, which will just be the end of mankind at that point. So fuck. But you know, it's more of a meant to be more of it's meant to be more of a metaphor than a actual literal enactment of what shall be. You knew that, right, Jimmy? Go tell the fans that I'm not. I fucking don't remember. Just nod. Just nod. No, come on. Please. Yeah, it's the Tom Green album. You like Tom Green, don't you? Fuck. Okay, now can you do just the regular nod? It's good that you like the Tom Green, though. I'm proud of you. Tom Green fans, best fans. Fun fact, there is no racist Tom Green fan in existence. He's the only fan base that has no racists in it. So that's fucking amazing. Oh, you did it. Oh, sweet little boy. We love Jimmy the Cat Fox. Unless you're a prick like Larry Tactless. Fucking human polyp. He needs to be biopsied. I can't believe we got to the 3 hours mark. How did this even happen? 3 hours, 33 shows, 3 non-show parts. So like the HATERBOARD, the salute, and the sponsors. 3 hours, 30 episodes. 3 is the first word. Let's give a round of applause for everyone who has always come and shared these links and come to listen and perhaps even come to the audio chat. I completely forgot I was going to start recording this on Anchor. But then, oh, that's right. You see, I was on my way. I was actually a little ahead of time. I was on my way to grocery shopping, but it turned out the place I was going to go said, hey, Easter hours, we close at 6. And it was, of course, already 7:45, 7:50. I was like, oh, well, fuck. Now I got to give Walmart my business. So I had to walk. I mean, it was luckily in the same direction I was going. Oh, and then that's right. Silly me. The bus stop was no longer there. So I had to walk a little bit more than normal to get to my destination anyway. And then to find that they were closed. So it was a little ordeal. And then I had to go through Walmart. And that's a whole thing. You know. And I found you. Okay, I know we need to wrap this up. I want to show you something. And I think it's it's the wonders of technology. It is amazing. I can get up on my own. Oh, my spine. Oh, my God. I found these cereals. And yes, before you ask, I am a full-grown adult. But I don't... First of all, we have these Cinnamon Toast Crunch chocolate churros. It's intriguing. But this is what I really wanted to show you. Look at this. You see this? It's Cinnamon Toast Crunch / Lucky Charms. The meeting of the minds. I can't believe it. My God. I was going to record this whole podcast on Johncast on audio on Anchor and then upload it to Spotify for the 30th anniversary, and I forgot. So I don't know. You've never seen either of those before? I've had the original Cinnamon Toast Crunch churros. Very nice. So I wanted to give these little bad boys a chance. Just wanted to give these bad boys a chance. But anyway, I fucked up, but that's okay. We all fucked up. Thank you so much. You always do a great job of being a positive influence, a great, fantastic cheerleader, always on the side of the good guys, except Larry Tennant. But that's okay, and also the professional Zane Scott. But we can let that. That's okay. And thanks to everyone. 30 episodes, and here's to 31. Oh, I have a drink right here. Actually, I don't have to pretend. I have one. Here's to 31 episodes and beyond. Cheers. Chin chin, as they say in some parts. And that's another episode of the official UGWC Johncast in the books. Stay tuned next week when we will probably have a larger card. And this will probably be, for real, a 6-hour program. Hope to God not. But you never know. So until such time as, you know. This has been Danny Danger. This has been the Danger Zone. And I will see ya when I see ya.